this is Lady May with Van Traveling with Lady May. Welcome back to my channel. I just got back from my winter road trip to Lake Tahoe yesterday, and this video is basically an entry video of what I'm about to show you guys. I have footage of the actual trip, and I just want to discuss the pros and cons that I experienced on this trip. I actually went with somebody this time. Was kind of scared driving through the snow, but the person that I went with was experienced driving in the snow. So yeah, let's talk about the pros. There were so many things to do. The gas prices were okay. They were not like outrageous. The pricing on everything was just like, from the food to the souvenirs to everything in between was like A1. But the cons, okay, so before we left, we went and grabbed a few things, like snow gear and whatnot, but we were supposed to grab chains, tire chains, before we left on our way to our trip. And basically, we waited till the last minute to grab our tire chains. By no means I take fault for this. We should have grabbed them before we got very close to the entryway to El Dorado National Forest. Because when we got to the entryway to El Dorado National Forest, which basically you pass through the El Dorado National Forest to get to the Lake Tahoe entryway. So when we got there, we were stopped by Caltrans, and they were all like, did you guys not see the signs for tire chains? And I looked at my friend and I was like, we should have grabbed them while we were at Walmart. Yeah, we really should have grabbed them while we were at Walmart, because we had to turn around. They would not let us pass. We had to literally turn around, go grab tire chains at the nearest tire chain place, which was, I believe, called Usury Tire Chains or something like that. We got there and the guy was asking for $100 for a tire chain pack for two tire chains for 2 tires. And I was like, that's pretty expensive, because there are some tire chains that are like 60 or 30, 25, 28. And I just felt kind of cheated out of my money. And yes, I know that tire chains are like a must going through the snow, because you can skid and crash and potentially unalive yourself, basically. But yeah, I was kind of angry because we could have used that money for other things, but and it all worked out. So we paid the $100 and we got the tire chains, but we were having problems trying to put the tire chains on our front tires, because we did not go in my van. We went in his car, and basically we put them on the front 2 tires because it's front wheel drive, and we just kept having issues. It was not clicking, it was not budging or whatnot. So the tire chain guide suggested, well, why don't you go back to Caltrans and they will put them on for you, but it's $40. $40. So we just spent $100 on tire chains, and then now we have to spend $40 to get them installed. Okay, so at this point, me and my friend were just like rolling our eyes, and we were just like, you know what, it's getting very dark, we're in the forest, it's starting, the snow was already like just pouring down like fast, and it was just filling up the roadway. So we were like, you know what, let's just hurry up and get this done so we can go to the lodging area that we reserved. So we get in the car, we go drive back all the way where Caltrans is, and they install our tire chains, and we pay them not $40, $41.86. So if you are new to going to Lake Tahoe, please, 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 I advise, go get some tire chains. Do not wait till the last minute to get tire chains for the snow. Go get tire chains because they will charge you $100. And also I suggest practice putting them on and putting them off so you don't have to get charged an extra $40. Also, when we finally got into the entryway of Lake Tahoe, South Lake Tahoe, we noticed there were tire chain places, and they were like $24, $15, $30. I was so mad. I was like, I could have still had some money left over, but you know, it was all good. And then we got to the lodging place that we decided to stay at. My goodness, the lodging area, there was nobody at the front desk. They said you just have to sign some papers tomorrow. Great. So we got up the next day, and we went into the front desk, and we're like, okay, where's the papers we need to sign? Oh, there is a $150 deposit. At this point, I was really frustrated because it was the beginning of our first day there in Lake Tahoe, and I was kind of pissed off that, again, I'm getting yanked another $100 and something. I rechecked the fine print, and I was like, I did not see the deposit. I thought that was included in the stay already when I had pre-booked, and they were like, no, you have to pay $150 deposit, which is refundable. We will return this back to your card after we do our inspections to prove that there's no damage to the hotel room. Basically, okay, so we kind of was like, okay, yeah, let's just pay it. We paid it, and that was pretty cool. Another con was there was this way that we were driving. There was no stop sign for our way or the oncoming traffic, so it was kind of hard to pinpoint when it was our time to go, and it was kind of hard to drive in the snow with the chains. So as soon as we were able to pull out of where we were stopped at, cars or people driving there acted like they didn't want to stop or acknowledge that we were turning. So it was pretty weird. And there was no stop signs, no yield signs to acknowledge, okay, there's oncoming traffic coming this way and oncoming traffic coming that way. So it was just pretty weird. But yeah, anyway, all in all, oh wait, yeah, there's another con. There were a couple of places I wanted to visit to actually see the lake. up close in front, but because it is winter, a lot of places were closed. There were gates that were saying closed for the season, but on the Google searches, the places that we were searching up, it did not specify that it was closed. It was just like available, open, da 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 da. Then we got there was a big sign saying closed for the season, and I was just frustrated about that. But all in all, that's all the stuff that I was like complaining about. But all in all, the trip was great. What was I gonna say? We eventually got to see the whole plethora of the lake and Mount Rose, I think. Yeah, Mount Rose and the other mountains surrounding it. And we got to go on the airlift and got to see the whole part of the entire lake and stuff. And then we got to do a couple of other things, but other than that, the trip was like nostalgic and majestic because it was so like amazing to see that much thick of snow, because I'm from the middle part of Northern California and we don't see snow like that winter. We see wind and rain and all of that jazz, but we don't hardly see like thick snow like that. So it was pretty amazing experience. And I will end this clip and I will show you guys the clips that I took over for the trip. All right.
you.